Another candidate, an old friend of ours who couldn't be happier for him that he's entered the race, Gary Coleman, actor Gary Coleman. Gary is an expert in national security, mall security, grocery store security, and parking lot security. Mean business. And finally, I think the candidate Kev you're most familiar with, the porn actress Mary Carey. There's Mary. She's the only hole in the ballot that's already been punched. All right, folks. We'll be right back. Oh, there we go. All right, that's how I like to see the candidates act. We'll be right back with Ross at the Emmys and Robert Downey Jr. Say hello to Kevin Eubanks. Our first guest, Oscar-nominated actor. I bet he gets nominated again for this one. His films include Soap Dish, Chaplin, and Wonder Boys. His latest film is called The Singing Detective. It opens everywhere, October 24th. Please welcome Robert Downey Jr. Good to see you. Do you have an opinion on this whole recall thing?
I think it's a sick, pathetic circus. That's why, actually, I'm here to announce my candidacy.
Wow.
Ladies, gentlemen, this state needs an enema. Mama needs a new pair of shoes. In fact, if we skip a little off the top, I give my mom some in Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Robert,
Robert, transported against state lines. Is
Robert,
that what's up, bro?
You can't run. 2 words.
Huh?
Convicted felon.
That's cool. I ain't even tripping. I ain't even tripping anymore.
But you look great. How's your health? Your health is good?
Things are good,
Well, you really look good. We're real proud of you. Everything has been going good. You're keeping it together. Very good, very good. Has it been easy? How's it, a little heartburn there? Don't hit your mic.
Yeah, that was just my,
I mean, the sobriety thing, is it hard? Is it easy? I mean, you getting into it? Is it day by day?
You know what it is? It's mandatory, you know?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it strange dealing with it in such a public way? I mean, everybody knows your every move.
Yeah.
I mean, is it weird dealing with it like that?
What, you want me to pee in a cup or something? Let's go.
No, I don't.
What's going down?
I know we just threw a guy out for that a minute ago.
Oh, yeah. You know what it's like? It's like, I think sooner or later, anybody's stuff goes public, even if it's just in the country club or the AAA club or the Starbucks. Mine just happened to be beer.
Well, how many times did you hit bottom, would you say?
How many grains of sand in the desert, sir?
Yeah.
A bunch. Can anybody relate, or am I just dying out here?
No, I think you're right. No, I think it's great.
Okay, good.
No, I mean, people love a comeback story, a success story, and I think you really do seem to be getting your act together. I mean, it's been a few years now, and you've been straight and clean, and things are going good.
It's yeah. You know, I think basically it's about having support and some people who hold you accountable.
Yeah. Well, you do have a lot of friends, and I like that. I mean, tell me about prison. How bad is? I mean, you're a movie star. You go to prison. I mean, you go from being at the Oscars and then boom, you're in prison. How bad is that?
Kind of a transition.
Yeah.
I would say it's like, hey, bro. Hey. You're in Chaplin, right? Yeah. Did you screw Molly Ringwald? Anyway.
So what you're saying is there are theater critics in prison, is what you're saying. There are people who enjoy film. How would your lifestyle change in other ways? I mean...
well, you're present in your life.
Yeah.
You show up on the set.
Yeah.
They don't have to pull out like a crane to do your makeup and make you look all right.
Yeah.
That's kind of important. But generally it's either kind of like look, you either have a quality of life or you have no life really whatsoever.
Yeah.
Past a certain point, I think California needs to get clean.
Yeah. Well, here's my question, I guess. Is this obviously you need to stay away from those old friends.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, each day, is it hard? Do you go, like when you wake up in the morning, you go, I'd like to do this, or can you put it behind you? I mean, I don't...
It varies, but there's stuff, too. They say the devil finds work for idle,
Hands and all that. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
And so I stay, it's not like staying busy is the answer either, because then you're just all spun out. I'm like, I'm really busy.
Well, let me ask you a serious question. You have a son. Yeah.
My people. Yeah,
Your son,
you nailed it. It's #1.
Your son is 10.
Yes.
Okay,
indeed.
now, I guess this is kind of hereditary, because I think you had a problem with drugs. How do you keep your son? I mean, how do you show your son what your life has been like, and does he get it? I mean,
I do a bunch of stuff. Sometimes I just play Jailhouse Rock over and over again.
yeah.
However, the truth is, yeah, there might be a genetic element. The most important thing I think is, again, if it's not, if you're honest about it and you get help, it's like, you know how kids are. They're like friends who really care about you, except you have to, you wait on them hand and foot until they're 18. And what you do is you show up for them. And I think it's really important. All the stuff that I used to hear when I was growing up about, like, why did you get involved in some, group sports? And I'd be like, I don't think so, bro. Now it's like I see my kids on the soccer team, and I go there, and I get into it because I'm like, let's go, Downey. Let's go, Celtic Pride. And I'm there supporting him, and it helps him, and it's all that stuff. Plus, it's really, a friend of mine has 3 words. He goes, smell the cell. That kind of works, too.
Yeah. We'll take a little break. All right, more Robert Downey Jr. Right in Welcome back. We're talking with the new improved Robert Downey Jr. So you look happy? You got a new girlfriend?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How's that going?
It's great.
Yeah.
Hey, honey, is the hair okay? Because I did it exactly how you told me to do it. So if you don't like it, I don't want any guff later. This is like a half hour.
Yeah. Is that she told you to?
Well, she just said, just don't look ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, no, you did. You look right. You look very stylish. You look very nice.
Thank you very
I mean,
much.
is she pretty strict? Keep you on a short leash?
Choke chain.
Choke chain. Really? Yeah.
Susan.
Yeah.
Susan. Hi, Susan. However, no, it's not like that. I think eventually you fall into somebody who's kind of like, well, I see that you are a tall order, and let's make it work. Otherwise, sayonara. Kind of like that.
Yeah. Okay. So
you know what I'm talking about? Did she leave you over some crap? Keep it together, bro. You'll be fine. Just as directed.
So
as directed.
Where did you meet her?
On location. We were doing this movie, Gothica.
Yeah.
Which is this Halle Berry movie that comes out. It's kind of good. It's like it goes one time over there.
Yeah.
More importantly, I met her there, and I was like, I think you really kind of dig me. I said, I really think I'm your boss, and you should talk to me when we're done working and stop trying to mac me like crazy here. I said, can I get a foot rub? She's like, I don't really give foot rubs. Then I got a foot rub, then I knew I was in.
Oh, that's all right. That works. Well, let me ask you something about movies, because, you're one of these guys I hear these sort of urban legends about. And I heard that, like, when you do movies, you essentially almost have to work for free because the insurance bond is so high because of your past arrest.
Right.
No, seriously.
My past arrests, yes.
Right, and
Multiple
and the trouble,
are.
and because obviously you get arrested in the middle of filming, the film shuts down. Is that true? Is it prohibitively high?
You know what it is nowadays? And it's kind of like they take a bunch of the dough up front that I'm supposed to get, and then when I finish the movie and I haven't, snorted half of Bolivia or ruined them, they go, oh, well, thank you. It's not that we don't trust you. Here's your money back. Okay. Kind of like that. That's been working a treat.
I mean, have you lost films because of the reputation?
I wouldn't say that I haven't, but as often as not, it's just something happens in negotiations where it's like I'm a little more difficult than some other actors. The truth is, y'all know my past. What about all these other people you don't know? They might just out of left field start flipping out on you like that guy before the last commercial, right?
Exactly. He was the guy from the PCP party. Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Exactly.
You know my story. You want to drop a cup on everyone here right now? I know I'm cool.
Exactly. Very good. Very good. Now tell us about your friendship with Mel Gibson, because he's a great guy.
He's my big brother.
Yeah. He is, isn't he?
He's
really
Mad
helped you a
Max.
lot. Yeah.
He's Martin Riggs. I mean, he's all that stuff. But he's a real friend. And that this movie, Singing Detective, which is real good, was all his idea.
Yeah.
I mean, his idea to put it together. It was a British series, and it's really wild. And he came by where I was staying last rehab, and said, anyway, take a look at these tapes. Take a look at these tapes. I thought he was like cleaning out his trunk. I didn't know what he was doing. Yeah. So I saw these tapes, and they were great. And I said, he says, yeah. And then when we started making the movie, one of the people on the crew said, I don't know why Mel's not doing this himself. He'd be a lot better at it than you.
Somebody in the crew said that?
Well, Patricia Norris, in fact, the production designer.
Wow.
I don't resent you. But anyway.
Wow.
So then I said, yeah, but he's like that. He's I mean, for his friends, he's really giving. But as you know, he's in it a little bit, and he's amazing.
Yeah, well, you guys go back. You first worked together, what, about 13 years ago? Was it?
On Air America.
Air America,
yeah.
okay. And that's where you kind of bonded and did the whole, became friends? Okay, and he sort of kept an eye on you all through the different rehabs?
Right, and years and friendship, too, yeah. I mean, it's not like I've just been, stuck in Betty Ford since.
No.
When is this going to be behind me?
Well, it's behind
30
you now.
years.
No, behind you now.
It's behind me now,
You're doing
correct.
good. You do a wonderful job in this film.
Yes, I do.
It's a terrific performance. Because when I first saw it, I didn't quite get it. And then someone explained it. I went, okay.
Right.
Because it's a thinking film.
How do you think I felt?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
You didn't get it.
But it's good.
No, it is good. I mean, the acting is unbelievable. And I'm watching this one guy in the movie, and I go, boy, that old bald doctor looks familiar. And then I realized, oh, that was Mel.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was Mel.
He's that good.
Lots of music in the film.
Correct.
Yeah. All right, let's see a clip. Do you know what the scene is we're going to see?
This scene is, I am a miserable wretch, and they send me to therapy. I think in my fantasy life I'm a detective story writer. Anyway, he gets me to stand up, because I can't stand up. And when I do, something strange happens.
Yeah, well, this is good, because Mel is bald and isn't, and go, look, honey, that's Mel. That's my wife. Yeah, take a look. Singing detective. Good to see you again, buddy. Good luck. Continued success. Robert Downey Jr. will be right back with Tess right after this.